Anthony Kaczynski, and I represent Dublin City on the Comhairle National Executive. So we're going to talk to you. We're going to talk to you about what we're currently working on as a group and where it came from.
Our topic is equality in schools, which came from Dublin 2017. The National Executive is responsible for following up on the recommendations from last year's Dublin theme, of which was equality. At Dublin last year, delegates discussed their experiences of equality in relation to school, home and community, online, public services, and sport and leisure. At the end of the workshop, delegates had the opportunity to vote on the equality setting they felt was most important out of the 5. The one that received the most votes was equality in school, which has formed the basis of our work.
We started our term in February this year. We began by summarising the outcomes from the Dublin workshop report and selecting all the topics got to do with equality in school, such as access for all, individuality, student voice, equality training for teachers, LGBTI, equal spread of resources, gender equality, and cultural equality. After researching these areas of the topic, we voted to work on 2 out of the 8 topics we felt that were most important to us. These are student voice and individuality.
We then came up with a series of actions to be taken for both topics. We decided we'd like to develop a campaign for individuality, calling for fair and universal school rules and asking schools to allow more individuality in student appearance. For our second topic, we decided to come up with a set of guidelines for student voice in all schools. We have defined who the guidelines are to be aimed at. We decided this should be boards of management and staff in schools. We also narrowed down what their purpose should be: to create a fairly elected student council, provide equal opportunity for individual student voice to be heard and recognised, and to create an effective partnership between the student body and the boards of management.
Later this afternoon, you will have the opportunity to take part in a workshop session. The theme of the workshop is student voice, and the information we gather from you today will feed into a report which will inform the development of our guidelines on student voice. We want to hear your opinions about what needs to be improved in schools in relation to students having a voice. We also want to hear your suggestions about how we can make these improvements happen. We will be discussing these questions under 5 different headings: school rules, subject and subject choice, school uniform and appearance, extracurricular activities, and school management.
To achieve the most out of the workshop, we're asking that you all give this your full energy and contribute to the workshop as much as you can. This is your chance to have your say, to make a lasting difference on how students have a voice in schools. Our hope is that through our future research and work with the National Executive, that we will make school a fairer and more inclusive place for all. Thank you for listening.